Ever lost your keys in your own house? I once lost mine and found them in the freezer. I know, it's not the coolest place to find them. Well, actually it was the coolest, quite literally, but you get the drift, right? Now, you must be wondering, why am I rambling about keys and freezers? Well, it's because today, we're going to embark on a journey, a quest if you will, to uncover the top 5 places in your home where those sneaky little keys love to hide. Yes, you heard me right. This is the key catastrophe, and we're about to blow the lid off this mystery. You see, keys have a mind of their own. They're like the Houdinis of the inanimate world. One moment they're there, the next moment, poof, they vanished into thin air. And the worst part, they always choose the most inconvenient time to disappear. Like when you're running late for work or when you need to rush to the bathroom. But don't worry, I've got your back. After extensive research, and by that I mean losing my keys more times than I can count, I've compiled a list of the top 5 places in your house where you're most likely to find your missing keys. And let me tell you, some of these locations are going to surprise you. We're going to be counting down from 5 to 1, saving the most unexpected location for last. So, whether you've lost your keys right now, or you're just curious about where they might be hiding, this is going to be a hilarious ride. Because let's face it, there's nothing more frustrating than losing your keys, especially when they're right under your nose. But there's also nothing more satisfying than finally finding them, right? So, buckle up as we dive into the top 5 places where you might have misplaced your keys. Starting off at number 5, we have the living room. Yes, that place where you binge watch Netflix and forget about your keys. You know, that cozy space where you plop down after a long day, kick up your feet and lose yourself in the latest season of Stranger Things. But amidst the popcorn and plot twists, your keys, those sneaky little devils, find their perfect hiding spot. Let's dive into the labyrinth of the living room, shall we? Picture this: your plush, inviting couch. It's more than just a comfy seat, it's a magician's hat, pulling disappearing acts with your keys. Those soft, squishy cushions are like a Bermuda Triangle for keys. One minute they're there, next minute, poof, gone. And let's not ignore the underdog, the coffee table, that low, unassuming piece of furniture, forever cluttered with magazines, remote controls, and yes, your elusive keys. It's like a jungle out there, and your keys are the chameleons, blending in with the chaos. And who can forget the hidden crevices, the nooks and crannies that your keys love to explore? Under the rug, behind the picture frames, between the book pages, your keys could be anywhere, really. So, next time you lose your keys, remember to check your living room. It might be hiding in plain sight. Moving on to number 4, the bedroom. The place of dreams and apparently lost keys. It's a realm of relaxation, a sanctuary for slumber, a haven for hibernation, and an absolute Bermuda Triangle for keys. Let's think about it. You come home after a long day, you're tired, you're ready to hit the hay. You might just toss your keys on the bedside table, right? That's a classic move. But what happens when that late-night glass of water sends your keys skidding off into the abyss of your bedroom floor? You wake up, and it's like they've vanished into thin air. And let's not forget the infamous under-the-pillow trick. You know, when you're so exhausted you fall asleep with your keys in your hand, and they somehow find their way under your pillow. Like a reverse Tooth Fairy situation. Then there's the wardrobe, a veritable black hole for anything you toss in. It's a vortex of forgotten socks, hidden surprises, and yes, lost keys. It's a mystery how they end up there, but trust me, they do. So before you dive into your dreams, make sure your keys aren't hiding in your bedroom. After all, nothing ruins a good night's sleep like waking up to a key crisis. Don't let your bedroom become a key-losing hotspot. Keep it a dreamy paradise free of key catastrophes. At number 3, we have the kitchen. Yes, your keys might just be chilling next to your cereal box. Now let's take a culinary journey, shall we? Our first stop is the fridge. It's your key's favorite hangout spot. Why? Well, you're constantly reaching for a cold drink or a midnight snack, and your keys, they just want to join the fun. So, next time your keys are playing hide and seek, check behind the milk or under the lettuce in the crisper. Moving on, let's explore the drawers. Now, I'm not talking about your underwear, folks. Kitchen drawers are like black holes for keys. You open one to grab a spoon, and whoops, your keys decide to take a nap among the cutlery. So, before you start ripping your hair out, take a peek in those drawers. You might find more than just your lost keys, perhaps that teaspoon you thought was abducted by aliens. And then, we have the dining table. Oh, the dining table. It's a magnet for everything: bills, magazines, and yes, your elusive keys. Amidst the chaos, your keys might just be playing King of the Hill on a pile of unopened mail. So, remember, next time you're cooking up a storm, don't let your keys get lost in the mix. Getting closer to the top at number 2, we have the bathroom. Yes, you heard it right, the bathroom. Now I know what you're thinking, how in the world can I lose my keys in the bathroom? Well, let me tell you, it's far more common than you'd think. Picture this, you've just come home from a long day, and you're in desperate need of a hot shower. You rush into the bathroom, keys in hand, and place them on the sink counter while you wash away the day's stress. You step out feeling rejuvenated, but little do you know you've left something very important behind. Or perhaps you've just finished up some business in the little boys' or girls' room. You rise to wash your hands, keys jingling from your pocket, and they land with a soft clink on the counter. You dry your hands, exit the room, and the keys? They're still there, abandoned, waiting for their owner to return. And let's not forget the all-too-common scenario of your keys finding their way into the medicine cabinet. Maybe you thought you'd remember them being there. But, as time passes and your mind fills with other more pressing matters, the memory of your keys' new home fades. So, the next time you're enjoying a relaxing bath, make sure your keys aren't taking a dive. And finally, at number 1, the most common place people lose their keys, the entrance of their home. Now you may be thinking, that's absurd. How can one lose their keys right at the entrance? Well, my friends, it's easier than you might think. Imagine yourself coming home from a long, tiring day. You're juggling a bag of groceries, your phone is ringing, and you're trying to kick off your shoes without dropping anything. In the midst of this chaos, you put your keys down. Maybe on the shoe rack or perhaps in the pocket of your coat hanging by the door. You tell yourself, I'll remember where I put them. But as the evening wears on, that little detail slips away, lost in the hustle and bustle of life. Now isn't that a familiar scenario? It's a classic case of out of sight, out of mind. We've all been there, haven't we? The keys are not lost, per se, but they're not where we expect them to be. It's like they've developed a mind of their own, deciding to play a game of hide and seek without letting us in on the fun. So next time you enter your home, remember to keep your keys in a safe place, not just any place, because as we all know, there's nothing more frustrating than a game of hide and seek that you didn't sign up for. And there you have it, folks, the top 5 places where you probably lost your keys in your house. From the living room to the entrance, we've got you covered. Remember those tips we shared? They might just save your day. Now it's your turn to tell us. Ever lost your keys in a funny or unusual place? Share your story in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the Whatever Top 5 channel and comment below and share with your friends. Until next time, keep your keys close and your homes closer.